What's up, YouTube? We back again with another episode out here from Las Vegas, man. Your boy Cliff and your boy
Sammy Bill, the Love Doctor.
All right, man. So we're gonna talk about this ever popular situation with Ciara and her girlfriend. I mean, a boyfriend, Ciara. No, I'm sorry, Russell Wilson. No, let me not disrespect that man. Russell Wilson with his wife. Ciara, man. Now I'm not gonna say, man. You know, I'm gonna be keep it real with you. I'm getting some simp, hooray vibes from that young man. Cause here's why, man. Well, I don't know, man. You tell me what you think. I don't want to hold the conversation.
Well, let's see. Let them show them what we're talking about first, so they know what it is.
Fair enough. Let's get into it, man. So let me share the screen real quick, man. Thank y'all, man. Before we get into that, like, comment, share. We love all the smoke. We love the adulation. Yeah. It's all good either way, man. So we're going to keep it moving forward. And I just want to thank you ahead of time for all y'all done for us, man. That's dope, man.
Absolutely.
All right. So, Chrome tab. Oh, shit.
Did we move past?
There we go. 33 questions. Interesting. They picked that number.
Mm-hmm.
10-4 cap, baby. Now they asked a lot of questions, but like the most part that's been most polarizing is gonna be that. And I'm gonna leave the 33 part alone. Yeah, this is a whole nother
series.
There you go, man. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah. So let's see what Russ and Ciara were talking about, and then let's move from there.
Super Bowl. There we go. What's my biggest fear?
Not be prepared.
Yeah, I probably have one that's bigger than that.
Was it LOSIN?
Yes, losing you. Now, enough with the sentimental stuff. How many times have I made the Pro Bowl?
No, sir, homeboy. Oh, man. Don't gloss over that, my guy. No, sir, we're not doing that.
Enough of the sentimental stuff.
So, you know what? So I'm going to go off rip. He knew already. He looked weak as fuck for that statement. That's why he tried to gloss over it and make the comic relief. Mm-hmm. If you follow Russell Wilson's style, he actually is a funny guy. I wouldn't say I find his style of funny, but he does make jokes like that all the time. Mm. That's his style. He's just, to me, he's very corny. He's not a funny guy, but he likes to use humor to convey his thoughts. And so to him, there was his segue of coming off, and he knew he looked weak, and that's why he said it that way. Mm-hmm. So it was funny how that went. He did not ask his woman that same question. So before I go further, take it away.
I don't know where to start. So she said his biggest fear was not being prepared. Which makes sense. Being a quarterback, you need to be prepared. But he was like, nah. That ain't it.
You get warmer. Head ass.
That ain't it. I got a bigger one, you know. Let me tell you a secret.
Let me tell you a secret that you already know that I was saying.
Is it LOSIN? Yeah, losing you.
Oh my God.
Like we mentioned earlier, it's a lot to unpack with that. I do understand. I understand why losing somebody that you love so much, it could be a great fear. But
keep my head right, man. I'm sorry.
It's that backwards camera, you know.
Yeah, that backwards camera, like shit.
Yeah,
God damn it, look at this shit. It's a 90-degree angle. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead,
right. I understand why that could be scary, right? You love somebody so much. It's your soulmate, you know, somebody you prayed for. He's a religious guy, right?
Yeah, he's a Christian guy.
You're right. So you prayed for him, and you got your perfect girl. I understand why losing them would be a fear. Your biggest fear, it's subjective. That's up to you. For me, maybe we should answer what our biggest fears are, just to give them perspective.
Not that shit. Nigga, my biggest fear if I can't taste steak the same way no more, like yes. Nigga, if steak tastes like beef jerky, I'm like, oh fuck. Ain't no haven from work and relationship if I can't get a nice juicy steak if it tastes like beef jerky. That's my biggest fear. Goddamn.
And mine is more so of I think dying without my visions and dreams realized.
That's most men. That's most men.
Yeah. That's scary to me. You know, having all these ideas that are unrealized.
It's all idle.
Right. It's just that's scary because I know that the trickle down effect, the residual effect from that, my kids will be good, my family, my wife, everybody will be good based off of that. You know, so if they don't get to come into fruition, that's scary. You know, but and I have somebody that I extremely love and care about and that I want to die first, so I don't have to see them die. You know, but I can't say that that's my biggest fear because it's not. My biggest fear is what I just told you. I think that with Russell Wilson, a very accomplished man, successful, he's, I mean, from what I read on a timeline, a lot of women, they that's what they're looking for. That's what they say.
Hypothetically.
Right. That's what they say.
Let me say that.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I don't believe you need more people like Jay-Z said in 2001.
Right.
I don't believe you.
And I understand it. I understand it. I feel you. But I don't, and it's hard to say what you can't tell people what they want or what they don't want.
I can, but I don't give a fuck for your own. But yeah,
So I understand where you're coming from, but I think that you want him because he's the safe choice, right? He's the safe. He's able to provide. But what you don't understand. He finna go in. But what you don't understand about it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll go back in.
Do I need to say it?
Go ahead.
Superman. Russell Wilson represents the Superman archetype for a lot of women, not most. Not all.
Yeah,
no. Of your horror archetype that you've developed over the years. Oh, my body's my body. I can fuck who I want to fuck. No problem. Do all that. Russell Wilson represents your redemption, your proverbial cleansing of what you say you want, of what reality represents to what you want to be with. Because you know goddamn well all that shit you say. Oh, well, I can sleep who I want to sleep with. Men do it too. But intrinsically, you know, you and men are not the same. You know that. Why is that? If you didn't know that, you would fucking be with a woman. Now, to my lesbian, bisexual women out there, do you, boo. No problem. I'm talking to you wanna-be lesbian, bisexual chicks who you know you want to be with a man, and you put these barriers up to try to act like you're the same as a man, but intrinsically, you want that alpha male. Intrinsically, you want that dude to structure your life and be with you, and you're faking the goddamn funk. And I see through your motherfucking ass. And Sammy gonna finesse it on you, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I see you ass, and I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Go ahead, bro.
So that's what he mean by Superman. He coming to save you. It's like I said,
ain't got no emotions like that on my side.
I think it's more of a safe choice. You don't have to worry about being cheated on. You don't have to worry about
for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. You don't have to worry about the things that you worry about with an unsafe guy. One that you can't really box in. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't come pre-wrapped. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what you're getting with this. He's a what's that shit? You get something different. Like in a Jack and the Crack. What was that shit? Not Jack and the Crack. Cracker Jack box.
Okay, yeah, the little prize.
Yeah, you get a different prize every time. You don't know. That's what these unsafe guys are for you. Right. Couldn't think of
I got you.
Yeah.
You brought it home.
Yeah. But so he's safe, and I can understand why you would take a safe choice because that's why you build these, like you said, these barriers. That's why you build these different walls, boundaries for yourself, because you don't want to be hurt, and that guy is going to hold your heart like he's holding his, but I think from my experience, women don't generally respect a guy that they feel like they can walk over if they wanted to. I don't know that situation at all. I don't know what Ciara feels. I don't know what she thinks. I don't know I don't know Russell Wilson, but I do know in those kind of dynamics where he's worshiping her.
Shit. Goddamn, my bad. Sorry.
Where he's worshiping her.
System is making me do things.
You call that man a simp. I don't know him.
I didn't do that.
He was coughing. Yeah. But
shit. Oh, damn.
But look,
coronavirus going around. Wait, I'm sorry, bro.
Where a man is worshiping his woman like that, where she's just, almighty,
Push the liar. Putting the pussy on a pedestal. You remember from 40-year-old version.
Right, yeah. When you're doing that, she feels, what's the best word? Not untouchable, not immortal. Like she feels.
You feel like you are above reproach. You feel like you basically have the position of authority. Right.
And with that, you lose leverage. If you know it or not, you lose leverage in the situation. And when it comes down to it, you just have to hope. That's when it comes to hope. You hope that it doesn't come to a situation where she has to flex that muscle on you because she now has the leverage to do so. That's the reality of the situation. Now, in theirs, it's working because, as you can see, Ciara, she kind of jumped in and started spelling out the word. You're like, oh, is it this? Like, I didn't know you was gonna say that. Yeah, babe, losing you. She was trying to save him, you know what I'm saying, and not make it seem like it was weak. She wanted it to be you not being prepared, being your biggest fear, because she know what that.
She gave him a lifeline, actually.
Yeah, she did.
And the SIM card inside of Russ overrode. You know what I'm saying? She gave him out. Like, and I give Ciara credit. Mm-hmm. She gave him out. She know that already.
Yeah,
Ciara knows she signed up for a long motherfucking time ago. Mm-hmm. And she gave him out, and the simp was so strong with Russ that he had to go and reinvigorate that spirit of Homer Simpson. You know what I'm talking about? And so, and that's what happened, man. And I know a lot of women are gonna very much be against what I'm saying. And to be frank, I don't give a fuck. Because here's the crux of this shit. You understand. I'm sorry. You respect a man who understands how to walk in a man's energy, right? Now, Ciara, in my opinion, respects Russ so much because Russ has known her past, known who she's dealt with, and still brings her to the table as a proverbial equal. Like, he does not judge her. He does not whatever. And if you know Russell's, background, both his family, his parents are from affluence. He's a very intelligent brother. Like, he's a good dude. Mm-hmm. And so from his background and from what I've surmised is he does not have the ability to judge Ciara in a plane, whereas, you fuck with Bow Wow, you fuck with 50 Cent, you fuck with Future. Right?
That's the ones we know.
And they're just ones we know, right? Mm-hmm. Russ is like, yo, I take you where you at. And there's no problem with that. No problem at all. But most dudes who are a little more savvy be like, okay, all right, you got passed along amongst guys, amongst a certain ilk, a certain, respectability in the Hollywood, level. Mm-hmm. Russ is like, yo, whatever. I was with this lame ass white bitch before you. Look it up. When Russ got drafted.
I seen the picture, yeah.
No, that motherfucker looked like a damn weak ass first grade teacher, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's his background of what he's used to, even being a guy who has a certain profile, right? Mm-hmm. So Ciara, being a savvy girl from Georgia, she know what she got when Russ was you know, into lack of better terms, sniffing her butthole up like little puppies do.
Yeah.
You feel me? So she know what she up against, and most, you know, all respect to the relationship. Like, at the end of the day, my ideology, Sammy's ideology, ain't got nothing to do with people's personal happiness.
Right.
And I respect that. I really do. But if I'm gonna step outside of it and just evaluate the way I evaluate it, I evaluate the same way Slim Thug do it. And I hate that Slim Thug backed off of his prognostication years ago when he said that, basically saying that Russ was simping.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He caught like hella smoke. And me and Sammy went to high school with Slim Thug. You know what I'm saying? He was a senior when I was a freshman, and Sammy came after, but we went to the same school as a collective. You feel me? So I hate that Slim Thug backed off of that, but I understand how the thing goes. Mm-hmm. We've been told already we canceled. We got 43 subscribers. You feel me? I get it. Yeah. I know how the mob works.
Yeah.
And I just personally don't give a shit. You can feel how you feel, and that's your opinion. Mm-hmm. What I do deal is reality. So I definitely understand where Russ is coming from. That's the woman he liked for a long time. He said this before. Mm. He wanted to be with Ciara. I mean, okay. I wouldn't simp for Tatiana Ali, but if I had a chance to get Tatiana Ali, I would put up with a lot of her shit, to be honest. Or Holly Berry. I would put up with a lot. Because, I mean, Holly Berry is like the as I live in LA, obviously, I'm not saying I got a chance with Holly Berry. I'm not saying that. But Holly Berry, most dudes know that Holly Berry is like.
You got a chance. Fuck it.
Fair enough. Yeah. But I can't have a baby with Holly Berry. But she was a woman who was deemed as the most beautiful woman in the world many times over. Mm-hmm. And she like 156 years old and all that. But, Holly Berry is a beautiful woman, but she's damaged by life. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I think Russ is okay in that space with a woman who's been used in that spectrum. Because dudes know that, man. Like, I don't even want to go that far, what I want to say. But in that world, everybody knows who fucks with whoever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I think that Russ, he's okay with that spectrum. And he got the woman he wanted in his own mind. And I don't have a problem with that. Mm-hmm. It's just, it's funny he leaves himself so vulnerable in that respect to say what he said and deal with Ciara how he deal with it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So he comes from, like you said, a different background. I don't know much about Wilson outside of the Seahawks, and them winning the Super Bowl and losing off that dumbass play on 4th down. That's all I know. All of this is news to me. So Cliff, he said it's a certain woman out there for everybody that you'll put up with a little bit more than you normally would from other women. Me, I think I've got to a point to where it's just certain shit I'm not gonna put up with. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care who it is, because I don't have the mental capacity for it. You know what I'm saying? So I guess if you do like or love somebody enough that you can make it make sense. And I get that. So like he said, I respect their relationship. I understand why he would say that, because it probably is really scary to him. It probably is his biggest fear. I just think that you lose a certain, what's the word? Not
leverage, respect.
Yes, it's respect and leverage, but it is also a freedom in being able to be vulnerable in that space, I guess. But you lose that edge if you had one. You know what I'm saying? Like you lose it because she knows no matter what, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous for a woman to know that. I mean, it's safe for her to know it, but it's dangerous for you, because once she's done, like, with feeling like she needs you or wants you anymore, she gonna throw your ass away. You have to have a certain fear of, like, damn, I don't want to fuck this up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to lose this person. You know what I'm saying? I know that they are that special that I don't want to lose them. You know what I'm saying? And I very well could. For them to know that no matter what, you're going to always be there for me. It's like, oh shit. That's like somebody giving you a house and it's paid off versus you got to come up with the rent every month.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
It's like you growing up as a kid and you get all the toys you want. And it's like you don't respect toys like that, but when you gotta do chores to get toys you want.
Right.
You respect it differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what nobody says. Most women are hypergamous, meaning what? They want the best deal they can get for what they present.
Right.
They want. That's why all this level up conversation exists. And I tell brothers all the time, man, you are best served to understand women instead of simping for what women say they want. Because, man, I'm gonna lose a lot of women on this. Most women don't know what the fuck they want. Why is that? Because most women react emotionally, not logically. So when you get to the point where you understand women's nature, right? You get to the point where you get in front of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is with our black men, you don't make it your duty to get in front of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You are reactionary. And why is that? Because you take that in from your mother. A lot of us are raised from our mothers. And even if our dad's a part of our life, he's not a big focal factor of our lives. Right. Or if your pops is a part of your lives, chances are he's not learned that masculine energy from himself. He was raised from a woman, he's goddamn self. Mm-hmm. So you're basically learning a very watered down sense of leadership, mm-hmm. of leading a situation, and it basically trickles down to us and our offspring and the woman that we want to be a helpmate to and what have you, mm-hmm. right? And it just leads to a very much a watered down product as a collective. And I think we should, as black men, quote unquote black. I mean, black is not a race. Black. There's no country named black. But you know what I mean when I say a black man, a melanated man. You got to understand that it's a lot that you need to learn to deal with, get in front of, and push forward. And I think a lot of us don't even push us to that point, and we allow ourselves to be so emotionally,
charged.
Yeah, emotionally so charged. You lead with your emotions because, again, we are influenced by so much matriarchal energy, and that produces guys like a Russell Wilson. He had both parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say that. But at the same time, if you as a man, you are at the head. He's a Christian man too. So in the Christian faith, the man is at the head. The Most High is first. Mm-hmm. Christ, you, your wife, and then your kids. So him as a Christian man is fucking up that paradigm of what the Christian faith says what the hierarchy system is. Why is that? Because in this society, the society fucks that shit up. Society messes that dynamic up, mm-hmm. where you say, like, if you, as a man's the head, you're a misogynist. You are a woman hater, right? So Russ is that kind of guy, mm-hmm. who delves in that paradigm, and he's losing scope of what, if you want to, do the letter of the law, mm-hmm. kind of situation, he's not obeying what his own doctrine says. And I'm not a Christian, but I'm very well versed, mm-hmm. in the Bible and what the Most High says in that discipline. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that very well. Mm-hmm. And that's the funny part about a lot of people who are Christians. They don't even follow the shit from a linear standpoint. You know, right. what I mean? From an unapologetic standpoint. Mm-hmm. And I understand it all the way. So I'm gonna naturally have pushback for a guy like him who says you about that, but you are not following what that book says.
I totally agree. And that's what you get. You get this chaotic type of situation. You get a situation where people don't. Well, see, that's what I struggle with. I struggle with the fact that they're happy. Like they are happy.
Be happy.
Yeah. So
until you're not happy. And then that's when the whole discussion happens, though. That's
what we talked about in the last video, leaving room for error. Like, you cannot leave room for error in these situations. Like Cliff was alluding to earlier, it's two different type of people in the world. You got reactive and proactive. You're gonna be one of the two. You know what I'm saying? So us as men, we have to be we got to be proactive. We got to stay in front of shit. We got to see it coming. You can't just wait till it happen and then react. And you always gonna be behind.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to be proactive if we want to stay in front of stuff. You want to lead, you have to stay in front, and that's how you do it, by being proactive. So I think that him being, I don't want to say that because I don't know, the full dynamics of a relationship. It just seems that I don't want to judge it because I don't have enough information to properly do so. But it felt like the power was transferred to her, you know what I'm saying, with statements like that, and she, I feel like Cliff said, she understood that, and she like, nah, baby, take it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep that. And because if she was a savage, she'd be like, yeah, and then dog his ass. But that's not what she had in life. She want it to work. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that works. When you
and much respect to her for that.
Absolutely, because she understands that. She sees it.
I almost want to say she know what she indoctrinated him to, and she respects him so much, and she don't want to take him to that next level. He get drugged.
That's pretty fair.
She knows how much effect she has over her man that she don't want him to take him to the depths of hell where people gonna drag him and it makes the whole unit look like a failure.
That is,
and that's when you lost, when your woman dictates that.
Yeah, damn. That's damn. Yeah, that's tough. Damn. Yeah. So if that's the case, I mean, all right. So in their marriage structure that they have, it seems to be balanced, and that's what it's all about. It's all about balance. It's just she's controlling the scale. That's where she's controlling the scale, and if she wants it to tilt either way, she has that power. And what he was saying earlier, with women being more emotionally charged, they go emotional first and then logical, if ever get
no way, no, that's not how women do. no way. You talking falsehoods
in general
falsehoods.
In general, that's how women are. That scale could be tipped at any time, because if you're not going to apply logic first, then and you use an emotional outburst, then your shit could be in shambles. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important for you to hold that, unless you got a woman that's as logical as you are, which I feel like in this case, Ciara might be. You know what I'm saying? Like, she may be the one that is the logical thinking one, and he's more of the emotional guy, Hey man, I'm trying to.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. It's good you make Russell Wilson, bro.
It's
great you're not a plumber and you're an NFL quarterback, bro. Good shit. Because you're 5'11", which is not very tall. It's a good thing you do what you do for a living, bro.
So for all the women that want that Russell Wilson, understand that Russell Wilson is probably one of one.
He's an anomaly, bro.
Yeah, he's one of one. You're not gonna get a quarterback, making millions of dollars. Typically, it may be one other one out there, but typically that's not what's gonna happen for you. It's probably gonna be a average guy, making average money, that wants an average life, So if that's what you want,
there's nothing wrong with that, man. That's
wrong.
where life exists.
Right. Nothing wrong at all. That's why it's different levels. If that's what you want, please go get that. If that's what makes you feel safe and loved and secure, please go get that. But as far as, our standpoint on it, it's dangerous, and you got to understand that. Now, what you do with it is what you do with it, but understand that it's dangerous moving in that space like that. So that's what I got. We almost at that time. So
there you go, man. So we've been told by the director that we're going to end it here and we're going to do that. So we're going to try to keep these in a timely fashion. And I know y'all watch these after we put them out. And so we really, really appreciate that. So we're going to try to keep these condensed. We're going to keep these going, man. Please subscribe, share, comment. It all helps.
Like, dislike.
There you go. If you like simp ass Russell Wilson, man, it's all good, man. You know, we're not gonna judge you. So that's all we got, man, here for Las Vegas, Nevada, man. Send me anything before we sign out.
Man, we appreciate y'all, and we're gonna try to do one more and knock it out.
There you go.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace.